Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at what Rockstar Games is likely going to be doing next based off some crazy information that has actually been found. We're also going to be looking at a couple other things, including what could possibly be coming out tomorrow and a whole lot more. So we've got a lot to talk about today, so let's not waste any more time and let's get it started. Okay, so the first thing you guys need to know about is kind of a reminder that today, Monday, January 30th, is the last day to take advantage of the current discounts, bonuses, and sales that are going on right now in Grand Theft Auto Online. So believe it or not, when January 17th was around, we got all the current discounts and bonuses that happened with the Spectre, the adversary mode collection time. This is the last day to get double money and RP on that. It's also the last day to get double money and RP on the biker club contracts, the special vehicle work, and other ranging vehicle discounts that you might have received. It's also the last chance to save some money on Benny's upgrades, executive office garage renovations, executive custom auto shop renovations, biker properties, and all importer-export tattoos, and the last day in which you can take advantage of the Chiliad premium race. Some of you guys might be really good at that, and you might be making a lot of money. Well, today is your last day because this is the final day of the event week, which means tomorrow, Rockstar is going to have to update the tunables to remove this content. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means tomorrow Rockstar is going to introduce a new set of tunables into the game, and this could mean a multitude of things. There's obviously a ton of different possibilities that we could be looking at here. We could be looking at a brand new Grand Theft Auto Online DLC if Rockstar were to completely surprise us and literally surprise everyone by announcing a new update tomorrow. Now, to me, I think this is incredibly unlikely just because they haven't done a lot of surprise updates in the past, and especially given the fact that we're at this point in Grand Theft Auto Online's life cycle, that would seem even more surprising. But who knows, because it is Rockstar, and it is incredibly difficult to kind of figure out what they're trying to do and what sort of schedule they're on. And if we do receive a new update or any update in general, that's going to happen around 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern time, which is around 1 or 2 a.m. on the west coast of the United States and around 10 or 11 a.m. in the UK and Europe. I won't go over all the time conversions, but you guys can pretty much figure it out right there. So if new content is coming tomorrow, that's when you'll expect it. However, what I am more expecting to release is a brand new event week. And I'm thinking that this is either going to be 1 week or 2 weeks. And I think that's going to depend on how Rockstar go about celebrating Valentine's Day. Now, based off of the information that we've seen and heard so far, that Grand Theft Auto Online updates are likely to slow down and that we shouldn't really expect any big updates left in the game, I'm thinking that Rockstar is going to skip out on a Valentine's Day DLC this year that features brand new content. Instead, what I think they're going to do is simply do bonuses, discounts, and sales and features on the Valentine's content, jobs, maybe some Valentine's themed races, and a whole lot more. And as I just mentioned, I think that whatever happens tomorrow is a direct representation of what Rockstar plans to do for Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day 2017, interestingly enough, is on February 14th. And this year, in 2017, that is on a Tuesday. So we know that the tunables are going to be updating tomorrow, January 31st, which is also a Tuesday, which means if they were to do another 2-week event, the next time the tunables would be set to update would be on Valentine's Day, Tuesday, February 14th. So that actually could be pretty interesting. We see one more 2-week event, and then on February 14th, that's when Rockstar could possibly introduce a new DLC, or that's when they could just introduce a new event for Valentine's Day 2017. Like I said, at this point, we don't have any details on whether they're doing something new or whether they're doing something old. The only thing we kind of know is the pattern that Rockstar has had for Valentine's update, and the pattern this year indicates that they would not do a new update since they did one in 2016. So really, the only thing we can look out for is what happens tomorrow. Maybe we'll get some clues or hints in that newswire or that update, but it is looking likely that tomorrow is going to be the start of a new event week and not necessarily a new DLC, especially because Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Although, like I said, it is Rockstar, and I'm not going to take any guesses here because they are so confusing and tricky to predict. So all I know is I'm excited, and I hope something cool does release tomorrow. Another thing you guys need to be aware about is that Take-Two Interactive actually has a pretty important event going on February 7th. So to give you guys a little bit of a better picture here, imagine a pyramid, and at the top of that pyramid is Take-Two Interactive, and somewhere in the middle is Rockstar Games. So Take-Two is the parent company of Rockstar. They are having an earnings call with investors on February 7th. Now, this earnings call is something that every publicly traded company has to do. Believe it or not, Rockstar is more than just a video game company. They're a business. Their goal is to make money for not only themselves, but the people that invest in them. So they have an investors call on February 7th. And what is something that you would want a company to do before an investors call to get people hyped or excited? Well, possibly releasing new information. Now, I don't know if this would be about Grand Theft Auto Online or Grand Theft Auto 5, or maybe their upcoming new game, Red Dead Redemption 2. To me, that makes a little bit more sense, but that is just something to keep in mind that on February 7th, which keep in mind is a Tuesday, they're having an investors call. So releasing something exciting, new, or interesting might be of value to Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive. So we'll have to monitor that closely, and obviously if something is said on that date on February 7th, I'll keep you guys updated and I'll let you know if anything new or exciting is discussed or talked about. So speaking of the next DLC and the next update in general, we have some information from FunMW2. So do you remember that Rockstar rogue employee that was leaking all the information from import or export? Well, he said when he was doing his leaks that ammunition is a bit full these days. He was answering someone who questioned if there were new weapons coming with import or export. Now, obviously, we didn't get any new weapons, and what he said was true. Ammunition is getting a bit full. So there was also something interesting that happened on January 19th. It was actually found by a user CP, and he said Depot 271-595 has been edited. Weird move by Rockstar. That was an edit to the core files. And FunMW2 has said that they have updated that depot a week ago, and it's interesting because that depot is for source files. He says that's something they don't have to update with each DLC, but I believe the reason is because the ammunition wall is full. I remember they have updated it with Lowriders DLC to introduce a redesign of the ammunition wall. You can think of this as a confirmation or speculation that the next DLC will have new weapons. Okay, so that right there is actually kind of cool because believe it or not, it's been a bit since we've had some interesting and unique weapons. I know we got a lot with bikers like the pool cue and the axe and the pipe bomb, but a lot of those were meant for like bikers and that you could throw while you're on your motorcycle. There hasn't been like big crazy weapons in a while, like a new rocket launcher or a new assault rifle or, you know, a new sniper rifle or something like that. So that would actually be kind of cool. And yeah, I am kind of looking forward to seeing what Rockstar could possibly do next as far as adding new weapons. And I don't know how many slots are still left on the ammunition wall. I know it's not a lot. So this would actually make sense that if they were to add new weapons in the game, they would somehow have to shuffle around the position of them on the ammunition wall. So I'll keep an eye on that. Obviously, that could mean anything, and I don't want to, you know, throw this out as a confirmation that, yeah, there is going to be new weapons in the next update, but that does sound kind of convincing, especially because the exact same depot was updated with the last Lowriders DLC, and that's indeed when Rockstar kind of shifted around the ammunition wall when they added about 3 or 4 new weapons into the game. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. I'm really curious when you think the next DLC is going to be coming out for Grand Theft Auto Online. Do you think it's going to be Valentine's Day? Do you think it's going to be tomorrow, which is Tuesday? Do you think it's going to be sometime in late February or March or late March? Like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys. There's a lot of different variables here, all the leaks and information about, you know, new updates not really coming out, but it does look as if we are getting close to holiday times and also times in the past when Rockstar have released DLCs like in 2015 or 16. So like I said, I'd love to hear you guys get some, you know, conversation going in the comment section down below. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more down there. If you guys did go on and enjoy the video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.